To finance now, and the Australian share market has hit a new high, with most blue chips making healthy contributions. In Tokyo, the Nikkei rose nearly 0.5%, but Wall Street fell 1% following heavy profit-taking. A short time ago in London, the FTSE 100 was up more than 30 points, and the Australian dollar was stronger against all the major currencies. The Prime Minister has pledged to maintain the social security safety net, despite a radical overhaul of the welfare system unveiled today. Under the sweeping reforms, sole parents will be required to undergo work tests and job training once their children reach high school age.
1 in 7 Australians of working age are on some kind of income support. Increasingly, the government expects them to do something in return for their benefits. Sole parents are the main target of the latest reforms announced today. Those with high school-aged children would need to take up training or search for work.
If I had that pressure of knowing I had to work to even get paid, I just couldn't have done it, you know. There's certain times that I just couldn't do that.
And the reforms extend work for the dole to disabled pensioners and the mature-aged jobless.
The obligations, certainly from the Australian community's perspective, are fair and reasonable. And
those who don't comply face financial penalties, but only as a last resort.
We are not in the business of cutting benefits for needy Australians. We never have and we never will.
In fact, the government is being asked to spend more money to help people find jobs, so it can reap savings on welfare payments later on. Cabinet has broadly endorsed the reform blueprint, which recommends extra payments to cover the cost of education, training and transport for job seekers.
The key thing that this report acknowledges is that need for the increased support and assistance. The fact that our payment levels are inadequate.
Labor has cautiously welcomed the plan, but with some reservations.
There are also some alleyways down which a bad-hearted government could go, very much to the detriment of some of the most needy citizens.
The opposition claims the government's left the door open to slash welfare spending.
Tomorrow's weather now. Brisbane fine 22, Sydney showers 16, Canberra fine with morning frost 13, Hobart mainly fine 11, Melbourne morning frost and fine 14, Adelaide cloudy with the possible evening shower 15, Perth a shower or two 18 and a fine day for Darwin 32. In our region, Beijing 35, Jakarta 31, Manila 32, Seoul 33, Tokyo 31. And around the world, Istanbul 31, Johannesburg 18, London 24, New York 23 and Rome 30. And finally, an 18th century portrait of Captain Cook, once owned by former tycoon Alan Bond and feared loss to Australia, has gone on public display in Canberra. The Prime Minister unveiled the painting at the National Portrait Gallery today. The study by John Webber disappeared after Bond went bankrupt. It was tracked down in Britain and purchased for more than $5 million, with money put up by the government and private benefactors. And that's the World News tonight. I'm Indira Naidoo. I'll be back with another bulletin at the same time tomorrow. Good night.
About the Ford Laser right now? Is it the air conditioning, the power steering, the driver's airbag, the free 6-stack CD player, the free power windows, free power mirrors and free remote central locking? Or is it just because of the price? Live the laser life from just $18,990. Come on, live it at your Ford dealer now.
Looking to trade shares online? Then you'll be delighted to learn that your broker has voted as best broker for new online investors for our customer service and ease of use. Your prosperity, sbs.com.au.
Thursday. Can it be only 20 years before the first human clone is born?
If we could do in a human what we can do in a mouse today, we're knocking on the doorstep already.
If you do actually change a lot, then you'll definitely change evolution. I mean, you only have to look at agriculture for that.
Entering the Clone Zone, 8:30 Thursday.
The Fallaci tiger likes kittens and robbing banks.
Aspetta, Ciccio. Questa è una rapina. Buone lei!
But when everything doesn't go quite right, you can end up with a partner you didn't want and plans you never had.
Nord Africa. Al momento all'altro, potrebbe tornare. Dai, non far domande. Avverti la polizia. No, che la situazione è molto più complessa di quello che tu possa immaginare. Tanto è ancora più complessa.
It's a gay love story with a straight twist.
Oh, Madonna, che cosa! Siamo fuori, scusa. Capisci? Se ci prendono, a me mi sbattono in galera. E te al massimo a fare una serata al Maurizio Costanzo Show.
Escape to Africa with the children of Hannibal. 10 o'clock, Friday.
It's difficult to swim with a blocked nose. Vicks Sinex clears your nasal passages in seconds, so you can breathe freely for up to 12 hours. Feeling Vicks. Feeling better.
Toyota Selica with 6-speed manual transmission, 16-inch alloy wheels, cockpit-like interior, and an explosive VVTLI engine. One drive, and everything else seems slow.
Good evening and welcome to Movie of the Week. Our film tonight is Shall We Dance, one of the most popular Japanese productions of recent years, and also a film which entertained audiences around the world with its theme of grabbing a second chance at life. Made in 1995 and perhaps influenced by Strictly Ballroom, Shall We Dance was written and directed by Masayuki Suo. The central character is Sugiyama, played by the excellent versatile actor Koji Yakasio. He's a 40-something office worker, husband, provider, commuter, stuck in the rut of the daily grind. One evening, coming home on the train, he sees a beautiful young woman standing at the window of an upstairs dance academy. He's enchanted and delighted, and he enrolls in the academy in order to meet her. And that's how he gets hooked on ballroom dancing. His wife, of course, suspects he's having an affair. The film tells a sweet, attractive story, and there are several interesting supporting characters, notably that of Tomio, Naoka Takanaka, a grouch in the office who's literally transformed on the dance floor. A lot of fun this evening. Here it is, Shall We Dance?